one full page. Distribution of charge is what? Line charge. When you have a line charge, just like a tube light, the rays move perpendicular in all directions. You have to find out what? You have to find out electric field at point P. The rays move for a tube light in all directions and for a charge equal distance in all directions. What is the locus of all the points at equal distance from a line charge? Yes, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. If you draw lines at 1 meter, it comes out to be what? If you draw lines at distance 1 meter, then all the points, if it is the axis center, then all the points on this surface are at equal distance. So this Gaussian surface, step 1 is what? To plot a Gaussian surface. What is the shape of the Gaussian surface? Shape of the Gaussian surface in this case is a cylinder. Let this distance be r. Charge is q. Length is L. Lambda represents charge per unit length. As per Gauss's law, step 1, EDS is equal to what? Yes, charge contained divided by epsilon naught. 2 minutes with you to draw the diagram and try. Charge contained from this point to this point is how much? Q. E is the same on all these points. At this point, all these points. Why? All these are at the same distance. E, this part, ds represents small area. Integration means total of the closed surface. Yes. What is the total surface of this curved surface only, not the ends? Because it is a thin wire extending up to infinity. That is why, please don't take into account the area, surface area of the end, that is covers. It is only the curved part. What is the area? Yes. If this distance is r, if you open it, then this length is what? 2 pi r. This is how much? L. So what is the surface area? 2 pi r into L. It is 2 pi r into L is equal to q by epsilon naught. E is equal to q by 2 pi epsilon naught r. What about L? You can write it here. Charge per unit length is what? Is linear charge density. What is the outcome? Here, E is inversely proportional to R. If you plot a graph, E as a function of R, it is a Gaussian surface, it is not, it is any point R. That is why E is inversely proportional to r. This is how r varies. If you double the distance, E reduces to half. For the previous case, if you double the distance for a sphere, for a point charge, if r is 2 times, E is 1/4. Time with you is 3 minutes to write. P part is what? E due to sheet of charge. Means what? You have charge in space. How it is distributed? Charge is in space. Like positive charge is placed in space. It is not on a metallic sheet. It is charge in space. Take plus a proton, place it here. Proton, 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 proton in space. You have to place it in space, not on any material. If it is so, then charge lines move in all directions. For example, if you place a bulb, 50% of the lines, light, will move to the right, 50% will move to the left in space. So, to represent this concept, let me do it this way. Total lines on the board is 6. 3 move to the right and 3 move to the left. These lines are parallel, neither converging nor diverging. If it is so, the value of E, yes, as per definition, what do you say? E, number of lines per unit area, here 2, 2, 2. Number of lines per unit area will remain same. So, value of E will remain same. Light, laser. Dot, if I move it a distance apart, the area remains almost same. Why? Rays are parallel. Intensity remains the same. So, in this case, we know the answer that whether you are at 1 meter or 2 meter or 3 meter, the value of E will remain same. But we want to prove it using Gauss's law. So, again, a point P and let there be a Gaussian surface. Again, a cylinder. What is the change? In the previous part, the lines were perpendicular to the curved surface. Now, the lines are perpendicular to the ends. That is why we won't take into account the curved surface. Now, we'll take into account only the ends. So, E you have to find out total lines, this area, EDS is equal to charge contained divided by epsilon naught. Let this charge be capital Q. And this sheet was having area A. If this area, sheet area was A, this is also A, this is also A. E into, yes, ds represents what? Small area. Integration means total closed surface. We won't take into account the curved part because there is no line passing through the same. What is the area on this part? A. On left part is also A. What is the total area? 2A. charge contained is Q by epsilon naught. E is equal to Q by 2 epsilon naught. What about A? Q by A. Charge per unit area is known as surface charge density. Is surface charge density. Now we want to plot. Yes. If you want to take into account the sign also, value, yes, at any distance, at 1 meter, same, 2 meter, same. It is not, it is a constant, this is also constant, this is also constant. What does mean? E remains constant. So, this value, any point, 1 meter, same, 2 meter, same, value of E remains same. One change. If you place a positive charge here, it will move to the right. If you place a positive charge here, it will move to the left. Direction of electric field here is to the right, and direction of electric field at this point is towards left. If you mark this as plus, that is I direction. This direction is minus I, that is why competition. This is how you plot E. Value, magnitude remains same. Value is same, but to the right it is positive, towards left it is negative. 3 minutes with you to complete.